Tea stall to top office, Modi's hidden poverty battle. Picture this, a childhood in one tiny windowless room. Imagine a boy, barefoot, choose a distant dream. His first lessons learned not in a classroom, but amidst the clamor and steam of a railway tea stall. This isn't fiction. This was the start for a man who would one day lead the world's biggest democracy. This is Narendra Modi's story and the hidden struggle against poverty that shaped his very core. Section 1. The Humble Beginnings. Narendra Modi. Born September 17, 1950 in Vadnagar, Gujarat, into a world where enough was a foreign concept. One of 6 children, their home was a single-story dwelling, roughly 40 by 12 feet, a space shared by all. His father, Damodardas Mulchand Modi, ran a small tea stall at the local railway station. It pulsed with life, but profits were meager. And his mother, Hiraben, the family's silent anchor, her resilience immense. She toiled tirelessly, even washing dishes in others' homes, stretching every resource to make ends meet. Young Narendra was a fixture at that tea stall, surrounded by the constant clatter of cups and the cries of passengers. He witnessed firsthand the relentless nature of hard work. Often, he navigated the platform shoeless. A simple pair of shoes was an out-of-reach extravagance. Yet, looking back, Modi has revealed that despite this extreme poverty, he and his siblings never really felt the burden of poverty. His parents, somehow, shielded them from its crushing despair, instilling discipline and an unwavering flame of hope. Section 2. Glimmers of Character. But even in the harshest of times, flashes of the resolute individual he would become were undeniable. A powerful story from his school days, an uncle gifted him white canvas shoes. To young Modi, they weren't just footwear. They were treasure. Obsessed with keeping them pristine, he'd collect discarded chalk, grind it to dust, mix it with water, and meticulously apply this homemade polish. A small act, perhaps, but it screams of his resourcefulness and the profound value he placed on his few possessions. His thirst for knowledge wasn't confined to his home. Vadnagar, an ancient town steeped in Buddhist history, captivated him. An elder in the village encouraged local children to unearth carved stones and historical fragments. This simple suggestion ignited a lifelong passion for heritage, a sense that he was connected to something far grander than his daily grind, and his empathy was already stirring. During the 1965 Indo-Pak War, a teenage Modi was at railway stations assisting soldiers. Then, when floods ravaged Gujarat in '67, he was there again, aiding the afflicted. Not grand gestures, but the quiet genesis of a life dedicated to service. Section 3. Seeking a Path.
Honed his natural talent for public speaking and debate. Around this time, the teachings of Swami Vivekananda, championing service, spiritual discipline, and national awakening, resonated deep within young Modi. It propelled him towards asceticism. He even went through a period of renouncing everyday staples like spices, oil, and jaggery, all to forge an iron will. But this quest for meaning intensified. At 17, he made a radical choice. He left home. Inspired by the sannyasi path of Swami Vivekananda, those who renounce worldly attachments, he embarked on an all-India pilgrimage. He journeyed to ashrams, sought out spiritual masters, and immersed himself in contemplation, seeking his purpose. These travels, filled with introspection and encounters with diverse spiritual minds, profoundly shaped him, offering a vast panorama of the nation he would eventually lead. Section 4. The Foundation for the Future. Returning to Gujarat after his transformative travels, Modi understood that to serve on a larger scale, he needed more than just conviction. He plunged back into his studies, ultimately earning a political science degree from the University of Delhi. Every thread of his existence, his austere childhood, his rigorous studies, his RSS grounding, began weaving a path towards public life. Through every trial, one unwavering beacon of strength and inspiration shone brightly: his mother, Hiraben. Her indomitable spirit in the face of adversity, her simple existence, her unshakable faith, these were etched into his character. She lived to the remarkable age of 99, a testament to her fortitude. Modi often speaks of her with deep emotion, recounting her sacrifices and the enduring values she instilled. Notably, as his public profile grew, his family largely remained in the quietude of Gujarat, a reflection of their grounded nature, prioritizing duty over renown. To truly grasp the man, one must look to these origins, forged in scarcity yet rich in sacrifice. That hidden poverty battle he waged wasn't merely about material lack. It was about cultivating an unyielding inner strength, a profound empathy for others' struggles, and a fiercely disciplined approach to every challenge. CTA. Does this incredible journey from hardship to leadership resonate with you? If you believe that our toughest challenges can forge our greatest strengths, then hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the notification bell. You won't want to miss more powerful stories of individuals who defied the odds. What specific moment in Narendra Modi's early life, or which lesson he learned from his struggles, impacts you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're eager to hear what you think. Conclusion. So, when you trace Narendra Modi's path, from that young boy serving tea to becoming India's Prime Minister, it transcends a simple rags to riches narrative, doesn't it? It's a profound testament to the enduring power of hope, the inherent dignity of hard work, and the unbreakable strength of family bonds. The extreme poverty he faced didn't embitter him. In his own words, those challenging times never left a mark on our minds negatively. Instead, they became the bedrock of his discipline, his empathy, and his ambitious vision for his country. He encapsulated it perfectly. My early life was spent in extreme poverty, but we never really felt the burden of poverty. This ability not just to endure, but to transform hardship into fuel, that's perhaps the most striking element of his saga. It's why his journey captivates millions, not merely because he attained high office, but because of the depths from which he rose. It's a vivid reminder, often, the fiercest battles shape the most resilient leaders. Narendra Modi, from humble Chaiwala to India's Prime Minister, a journey of dreams and determination. Actionable steps for viewers. Embrace your beginnings, never be ashamed of humble roots or tough circumstances. Use them as motivation. Value family and resilience, draw strength from those who support you, and learn the lessons of resilience from adversity. Stay resourceful, make the most of what you have, whether it's homemade shoe polish or limited resources. Ingenuity often outperforms abundance. Let adversity build your character, see each setback as training for future success. Let hardship create discipline, empathy, and perspective. Never stop serving others, whether it's helping family, neighbors, or strangers. Cultivate a spirit of service. Little actions can forge lifelong purpose. Invest in self-discovery, take time for reflection, learning, and personal growth. Even bold journeys of solitude are worth it. Commit to lifelong learning. Formal education, life experience, and spiritual wisdom all compound to strengthen your leadership. Find mentors and role models. Surround yourself with wise guides, from family to teachers to legendary thinkers. Prioritize duty over fame. Stay grounded in your mission. Let personal ambition be guided by a responsibility to others. Transform hardship into hope. Remember, the fiercest battles produce the strongest leaders. Don't just endure, use adversity as fuel to dream bigger and act bolder. 5 quotes from Narendra Modi that revolutionized his life and leadership. I am a very optimistic man. My hopes are set very high. Each one of us has a natural instinct to rise, like a flame of the lamp. Let's nurture this instinct. Hard work never brings fatigue. It brings satisfaction. We do not need acts of great heroism to make our country strong and prosperous. Small acts, when multiplied by millions, can transform the nation. My early life was spent in extreme poverty, but we never really felt the burden of poverty.